I don't own any copyrights to the music in the background you may hear. This is in all of my recordings. Only if you see me playing an instrument. Cool. Let's go forward. Mic check, mic check. Come in distance. Mic check. Affirmative. Man, you guys are pretty quick now. You just shoved me on back a little bit and say, let me jump out and tell these folks what's really going on around here. First of all, we gotta prepare everybody for a landing. See, we stopped by here before and helped y'all build the pyramids and everything like that. We on our way back now because we gotta go make a report on the most intelligence we found in our travels. So we might fix you up depending on how the structure is that left when we left. Roger that. Continue to record. 10-4. How strong the signal? The signal is real good, and we so happy to see you on the other side, and we don't see you. What we think about you, we see you, man. We just see the best for you. All we want to do now is explain. We got here from a long way. We had the planet drop, jump, then we had to jump on an asteroid, and then we jumped on a few comets. We had to keep jumping there because they kept burning out. So we finally figured out that our best thing to do was to hitch up with time. So we hitched up with time and time said, hold on, come on. I ain't gonna let you go. We jumped on, so we told time we were talking on the whole time. Time don't never stop talking. And sometimes he'd be listening, but he'd be talking at the same time. He say, time, you time out. He say, no, out in me. And keep on going. Which is a cool thing. I say, Ty, what's the best you can tell me? He said, keep drinking something good for you. Oh man, that hit the back of my throat like it was saying, this the first time you watered me all spring. But look here, we're going to stay connected. And we just want you to know we on the one and one here. We're going to keep on going like we're going. Is that cool? No strings attached. You gotta pull them and flick them away. And see, when you flick stuff like that, you know it's going to the trash can. You ain't got nothing to worry about until you get ready to go take it to the trash and hope everything stay in the trash bag until you get to the dumpway, throw it in the right bin. But we gonna tell them how we got here. Roger that. The best we can say is our distant machine, we call it Voyager 1. And with Voyager 1 was intended for a space of time, but somehow we believe it's been connected and continues to reverse the answers to the questions that were asked upon it. We understand the species, we understand the deliveries can be different, but in this particular case, we cannot understand the rotation of our physics is that an object that big is rotating and it's supposed to encapsulate aliens. What is the signature of the inside that? What's the hydraulics to keep it balanced and focused that its course should be headed towards our solar system? It's a good question that all of us don't even understand. So most of us don't even care. You say you believe asteroid is a alien spaceship? They're gonna say probably, and keep on going about their day. And I bet you almost if they ever need a joke, they're gonna say, "Oh boy, told me the aliens were real." And well, anyway, we connected with what's headed this way, and it's just transferring information through me so that you know it's not AI because I got a doctor. He tell me, drink more juice, and I do that, which is good. God look out for him, he look out for me, and he keeping me healthy. I appreciate him so far, but if he made a mistake, it's his fault. Yeah, we don't play like that. Everybody's supposed to be real. Ain't nothing like a doctor. They say my job is to keep you alive. And regardless of what little needle he got to go take to draw some, what they call it, every time I go see it, they be like, we got to draw some whatever they call it. I just blink out, you know. I see nobody taking my blood, but I go through the motions with my eyes wide open. Not that I ain't scared. I know I gotta do it. I want to keep finding. Hey, we in good shape. Yeah, you in good shape. I can't. We can't mess with you. So we trying to understand this. If the rock is rotating, it ain't no telling how many times it's been bounced off something to get here, but it's rotating, and you got these aliens on the inside. What's keeping them suspended and so they can use the instruments and guide that thing right through here and keep on going?
Roger that. Good question. And we suppose you summed it up for the Spanish break, break.
Yeah, that was just something invisible passing through. Y'all can't see it because it's moving so fast, and we just have to pull over and let it go by too. But we right back at you. What was your question? We listening.
We have a 24-hour clock, and we suppose it is slowing down as we speed up. Our current rotation has been charted, and our lookout positions as far as our reach is our machine, which we call Voyager 1. It seems this mission had concluded and yet again picked up and survived again as if some nurturing force just said, oh, such intelligence, sure, we should find its beginnings. And now we have reached this conclusion that this species is worth the look, and from whom is your God?
It didn't take us long to figure that question was coming, and we were already prepared for it. And all we can sum it up and say, you who believe Jesus Christ, that he died on that cross for everything that was wrong. And he said, I will put it on my shoulders. I ain't let it get to my father. Ain't no way I'm going to do it. And he did that for everybody. And then I believe he went down here and said, give me these damn keys right now. They got shaking and he took them too. He said, I ain't going to leave you alone because there's a lake of burning fire. And those that don't love the will, hope they don't get burned up because they do it going to be hotter every time they think about it. Don't get no cool. Cooler me hotter. Think about it is hard. But we want to talk about the other part of that is where you're walking on the grounds of the Lord. In heaven, a lot of people call it, and we want to call it exactly that too. Heaven. Let your mind flow that way. That's where we from. You ain't got to believe it because we going to drive on by here most likely anyway.
Roger that. What would be the reason? How not are we prepared?
You don't know, you should know. How many are you prepared to even uh, stand on the same sidewalk where Jesus walked down in your town? He said, come, my children, it's been good all this time. Don't nobody step up. Take a sip of water and think about it. We call it water, y'all call it juice. Our water is fixed, it's just pure water. And our Jesus, I said, I ain't drinking on that side no more water anyway. He just drank the pure water from, I'll say, his father's well. And we said, Jesus, can we have some of that water? He said, Paya, drink some wine. Yeah, but look at here. We just want you to know that the more you love Jesus, the closer you go to being in heaven. And there the doors are open depending on which doors you want to open to continue the good from opening that door.
Roger that. 10-4, that's a lot of information to cover right now. And we're coming into the cycle where the signal naturally is blocked up.
Ah, there you go again. Oh, go ahead and cut it off. We'll be back in a little bit.
Roger that. Over. Out. Roger out.